Fabulous. I'm going to dip into the white. Still got the same colours on my brush. Remember to pause me if I'm going too fast. And we're going to just go over, highlight some of those areas. Okay, can do some white on their own as well. No problem with that. As you can see, we've got some gorgeous lines and textures going on here. Now here comes the fun part. We're now going to paint our finger, and using our finger is going to create the peacock's feathers. So, got a bit of paint on mine already. I'm going to dip my brush off, rinsing it off, and then I'm going to put some green paint on my finger up here. Quite a bit of green. Okay. Then I'm going to put some blue underneath, like so. I haven't actually tested this, so I'm hoping it will work. But let's experiment anyway. And yellow in the middle. Okay, so it's almost like a funny little Pokemon ball. And using my finger, some of the tops of these lines, we're going to press it down. So let's see if this works. Hey, it does. That looks lovely. So again, if you need to put more paint on, go for it. Okay. Wow, I'm liking this. How's yours turning out? Okay. What's lovely is that they'll all start to merge together. Oh, gorgeous. You can actually see my fingerprint on them as well, which makes it really interesting. Really captures you. Right. As you'll see, as I'm not cleaning the brush, the colours are starting to blend and merge together, which is so lovely, because if you look at a peacock feather, you'll see exactly that with those. Let's do one down here. Oh, this is fun. Fabulous. Right, I think that's enough feathers on him. So I'm now going to just finish off by highlighting some of these lines and pulling them down. Okay, making some a bit stronger. Okay, now we need to give him a plume, we need to give her a plume, and we need to finish this white area. So you can also add in some little textures too if you like. Sorry about that, my front door went. I had to pause you then. So you can add a nice bit of texture up here as well by just tapping. So it gives something extra to those areas that were a bit blank. Okay, don't need to go over the top with it, it's just a little bit of curiosity. Okay, so we're going to now do his plume. So we're going to dip into the blue. We're always going to give him like a broccoli head. There's an area here that I've already painted, but that's fine. Just going to paint over it. So we're almost just going to do, like I said, like a bit of broccoli. Okay, a bit more blue needs to go on there. That's better, a bit stronger looking. Okay, so we've got those areas, and then we're going to do the same on this side. I think this side will dip into the purple. I've still got the blue on my brush, so that will still add a nice bit. We're going to just paint over that area. Don't worry about going over a bit that you've already painted. It's absolutely fine. Okay. And then the yellow in there, it's turning it all a bit green. It's rather interesting. Popping a bit more purple on there so we've got that bit of a stronger look. Okay, so we now need to connect those areas, otherwise they look like they've just got floating clouds above their heads. So we're using the white for this. So we're dipping into the white, using the corner, and we're just going to do a few lines coming down. Like that. Gorgeous. Okay. And then the same on this side. The white, connect the two together. Don't worry if you get other colours going in as well. It all adds to that interest. And like I said, you can always go over it if you want it to look a bit stronger. If your paint is a bit too dry, you can go over it once it's dried a bit. Okay, now they need an eye each. Just the one eye because we can only see half of the head. So we're just doing the white. Just doing in like an oval shape, sideways oval. There we go. Now this will need a bit of time to dry because I've put quite a bit on there. And the same for here. Okay, now we need to fill in this area because we didn't do that earlier. So taking the pink again, we're just going to paint around her beak. Okay, just join those bits up there. And make them in the middle. Beautiful. So then we can dip into our purple again and we can add a little texture all the way up, just like we've done on this side. And then we'll do a few of our mountains. Remembering to do half of those, paint in half, and just adding that in. My brush was a little bit too wet then, so it didn't take very well with the paint. And now dipping into the yellow, and we're just going to go up, bop, 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 and bop. And there we go. Right, now we need to give them their eyes. So I'm dipping into the blue. You can choose another colour though if you like. You can always choose green, would be quite nice. But I'm dipping into the blue, it's a bit more regal. And just in the centre, I'm putting a dot. The centre. Oh, there is a lot of white on this eye. Let's just dip that off. I'm going to try that one again. Okay. The blue in the corner, and there we go. Look at that. I'm just taking a little bit of the blue just to highlight where those flumes join, because a little bit lost there. Really does look like broccoli, doesn't it? And there we go. We have got our beautiful, beautiful peacocks in two different colours, two different techniques, both married together with a colour of fusion of celebration. If you have got some of your gems still left over, maybe you might want to stick some gems on. Maybe you could pop it on some of their feathers or on their flume, or give them a gem eye. It's entirely up to you. As always, please do share your pictures with me. I really love to see them. Have a lovely rest of your half term. Enjoy the rest of your sunny weekend. Let's hope the sunshine sticks around for a long time yet. And stay happy, stay safe, and stay being kind to each other. And I'll see you next time. Bye.